As president of Southwestern Christian University, I usually get what they call the first word and the last word. I do the first chapel and the last chapel. And this year it's a little different. And so what I'm going to do today is just bring you a very short devotion, something for you to think about. And I look forward to hopefully in just a few weeks to be able to see you face to face in chapel and have the opportunity to minister to you at that time. In the third chapter of Philippians, we find the 13th verse. Brethren, I do not count myself to have apprehended, but one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forward to those things which are ahead. Philippians 3:13. The book of Philippians was written by the Apostle Paul, one of the most prolific writers of the Christian faith. Although one of the beloved leaders in the early church, his beginnings, his relationship with the church was far from perfect. The man had a past. He had some baggage. I think when he wrote this, he was ready to put the past behind him. You see, your memory is the size of a small room, maybe a closet. But your imagination, on the other hand, is the size of the universe. So however we look at that, we spend time, we have a memory, we know the past, but we don't want to dwell in our past. We continue to think about what should have been done over or done different. And you might be asking, how do I stop thinking about those things? I don't think you stop thinking about things from the past, but you just don't dwell there. So how do I leave these thoughts behind? How do I get rid of this baggage? And here's what I would have to say to you today. God has given you a great imagination, a future so great that it'll cause you to leave behind those thoughts of everything that hurt you in the past. And as you begin this semester, I want you to put those things in your past behind you. And let's look to the future. You see, most closets don't have locks on them. And so we don't want to get locked in to the past. Use your imagination. And as we go through this semester, I want you to begin to consider all of the things that God has done for you. Begin to imagine your future. Begin to pray about your future. We believe God has brought you here in His providence. You have a destiny. And we believe you're going to find that destiny here at Southwestern. So as we go through the next few weeks and months, as we look back 10 years from now, I hope it's a time that you really awakened yourself to what God has for you and what God has planned for you in the future. You're a wonderful group of students. You have a future. You're going to do great things. You're going to do things that you haven't even imagined. So as we go into this semester, begin to look at the future. Begin to consider the future and what God has for you. I want you to have a great semester. We love you. We appreciate you being here. If there's anything we can do to help you, please let us know. God bless you and have a great week.